All right, I think that's a very, very timely and an excellent opportunity for all of the listeners and viewers across the country to understand perhaps a new modus operandi from the university, that those who are actively going to be engaged in debunking the mythology of Israel as apartheid, the kind of problems that they're going to confront. We, for example, were told by York that there was a lot of concern for security, especially relating to Dr. Pipes and myself, even though Dr. Pipes is appearing through Skype. And therefore, there would be the need for the students to bring in and hire Metro Police Force and to create an atmosphere which would already not be your normal atmosphere. It's quite fascinating that those kind of restrictions, including, I understand they wanted to know a minute-by-minute schedule of this program, who was going to appear, who was going to say what, flies very much in the face of what is being done with all the other groups that are in fact so anti-Israel on campus. So I'm preparing you now because I think you may very well see a replica of this kind of intimidation of those who want to defend Israel, who want to tell the truth about Israel, right across the country. So it's a good question, and I caution everyone to be forewarned. Let me take a moment, because our first speaker spoke so eloquently about her Canada, my Canada, everyone's Canada here. We don't have very much in common historically, except for one thing, believe it or not. I happen to be an honorary chief of the Cree Nation, so that brings us together. But I heard you speak of your family, 4 generations, the building that they did here, the kind of society that they constructed in this country. And I was reminded of my family and the echoes of my past. And perhaps they were really aroused when I went once again to see, and I think it's my 5th time that I've seen Fiddler on the Roof. And in one scene, just as they're about to leave this little town of Anatevka, where they're thrown out, Tevye, the main character, turns to his daughter, who is questioning why this is happening, and he says, "Some things never change for us." And I think what we're witnessing is a realization of that statement. The echoes of my people, as I hear them, come from Zion, from Mount Zion, not the hotel, but Mount Zion, the giving of the law. And in that law, and in the text, the promises that were made to the Jewish people, the promises of the land of Israel, of Eretz Israel, of Judea, Samaria, of all that encompasses the land that God gave to the people. And the Bible speaks of only one people that will inherit the land. It's clear for Christian, Jews, and Muslims. And very often we're afraid. And I find that many of you Christians, United for Israel out there, CUFI out there, who are friends of ours, who stand with us, but often aren't prepared to say loud and clear where the message comes from. If we have Dr. Pipes now online, then certainly I'm going to ask if we can hear Dr. Pipes and tune into him. So good to see you again. I can see you already.